and there are houseboats everywhere. So it makes Dal Lake more beautiful.
Yeah, and loaded with all sorts of fruits and vegetables and flowers, isn't it? That makes it very bright. The whole, yeah, the whole lake is dotted with all
Got
these boats, and we get to see it in movies.
you have not you have
Ah,
not
you,
visited Kashmir?
I've not been to Kashmir.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I think you have to visit Kashmir. You
Yeah,
have you have only seen in movies and on the social media, but you
yeah.
have anything. If you have not visited Kashmir, you have not seen anything. So I will suggest you to visit once
Yeah,
in life in Kashmir.
I'll make it. That's my bucket list, in my bucket
Oh,
list
okay.
now. All right. The first experience of watching scenery of Kashmir is from Kashmir Ki Kali
Kashmir ki
movie.
kali. Oh,
Movie Sharmila Tagore and Shami Kapoor.
oh, also doing mistakes, but I did not bother about the mistakes. What mistakes I am doing? Rather, I am trying to rectify these mistakes, and I am going ahead with that. And I think this is the intention. It really works for me, and I think this is the intention everyone should like inculcate when it is about any journey, right?
Hi.
Hi, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
So far so good. What about you?
Also, I am also doing great here in Chennai.
Okay.
It's raining, it's very pleasant outside, but the problem is that it affects the net very badly. Right from morning, I've been having problem with the net.
Oh,
Every time one session is over, try to join the other session, it won't work.
absolutely. In the rainy season, it affects
Yeah,
a lot.
trying the patience too much. I'm really frustrated.
I, I, okay.
Even the two learners were not able to join me. I don't know whether it's because of the problem, technical issue. They did not that two classes just before this. They couldn't join. I'm happy that you are able to join.
I was wait, I was waiting before I think 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay,
Yeah,
the time is yeah. Even I joined much earlier. I log in, but problem is at that time
I can get you.
something happens. Otherwise, the power goes.
Okay. I
All
try
right.
to be punctual. I try to be punctual so that every time when I have a session, so I try to be punctual before 10 minutes. I want to be like present before
Yeah,
front of
yeah,
my.
yeah. At times it doesn't work out. That's a problem. Anyway, I call you Bhatt or do I call you Umar?
Umar,
Umar, okay. Your friends call you Umar.
right? Umar.
Okay, right. Can you give me a brief introduction?
Yes, for sure, for sure. So, firstly, my name is Umar Fayaz. I'm from Kashmir, India. I
Uh-huh.
have my master's. Currently, I'm looking for a job. Apart from that, I have recently started my YouTube channel as well, where I
Oh,
use for spoken English video conversations. And if I
oh,
talk about my hobbies, I'm passionate to learn something new by trying to inculcate new habits like reading and listening to like English songs,
all
which
right.
which gives me like benefit, which gives
Yeah,
me a way
definitely.
to learn new vocabulary and all these things.
Yeah,
It's all about
that's right. Yeah, the rhythm, the intonation, everything you get from listening to songs.
right.
That's really good. That was a good introduction. All right. Precise, but everything.
Okay, thank you.
It's good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm also enthusiastic to learn something from you. Where are you
I'm
already told.
enthusiastic to teach you also if I can. Right? Something new. All right. I'm Sudha Prabhakar. You must be knowing my name. I think we are meeting for the first time, no?
Yes, we are meeting for the first time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the third session on English Yari.
Yeah, yeah. So I've been your first session in English, Yari?
No, it's my third session, but it's
Third
my
session.
first session with you.
All right. Okay. So, no, I've been into teaching for more than 4 decades now, teaching in schools and colleges. I got retired 11 years ago. And after that, I'm in Chennai and I have my own classes, online class. I basically concentrate on IELTS, IELTS,
I just,
right?
yes.
Yeah. And now, since I have been in touch with English Yari, I'm actually enjoying my life, talking to people across the country and sometimes outside the world also. Not outside the world, outside the country also. Outside the world will be too much paranormal. Right. Okay, sometimes no slip of the tongue happens.
Yes.
Right. And at that time, you can only laugh at yourself. What else to do?
It happens
Right.
sometimes. It happens sometimes. Okay.
Right. So that's that. And yeah, it's been the life's journey has been okay, ups and downs, but on the whole, satisfying.
Oh,
Right.
that
Okay.
sounds good.
Right. Okay. So tell me, I know, I think your session note is all about television and the programs you are hooked on to. All right. But
Yes.
before that, can you just tell me about your hometown, the scenic beauty of the place, as well as your life in the hometown?
Oh, it will be a pleasure for me to share my like places from my hometown. So as I told you, I am from Kashmir. So Kashmir is, I think, it's famous throughout the world. But
Yeah, definitely.
I will put some things into it, like what is why it is famous throughout the world,
Mm,
right?
mm.
To be honest, I think Kashmir is famous because of its scenery, beautiful places like Dal Lake, Gulmarg, Pahalgam, and all these places. And apart from that, I think Kashmir people are they are good at hospitality. they
Okay.
they love to, they love each of the person who coming from, who came from different states of India. So I think
Mm.
this what makes Kashmir more popular throughout the world.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. And so, no, actually, it's compared to a paradise, no? If
Right,
there
right.
is a paradise in this world, that is Kashmir.
Kashmir, that is
Yeah.
right.
The birds are very famous, and it actually encaptures the beauty as well as the beauty of the people also of Kashmir.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it is a place for saffron, which
That-
is very rare, uh, a condiment that is very rare and it is very precious.
Precious, yes, precious. It is precious, very
And
precious.
the flowers look beautiful. Those are the flowers, no, purple flowers that are seen in the lakes.
Right, right.
Saffron is taken from them, no? Yeah. And the boats, no, houseboats.
Houseboats, yes, as I told you,
Mm.
Dal Lake,
Yeah,
it's in Dal Lake. There,
brightly decorated.
there's
Mm.
floating market and there are houseboats everywhere. So it makes Dal Lake more beautiful.
Yeah, and loaded with all sorts of fruits and vegetables and flowers, isn't it? That makes it very bright. The whole, yeah, the whole lake is dotted with all
Got
these boats, and we get to see it in movies.
you have not you have
Ah,
not
yeah.
visited Kashmir?
I've not been to Kashmir.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I think you have to visit Kashmir. You
Yeah,
have you have only seen in movies and on the social media, but you
yeah,
have anything. If you have not visited Kashmir, you have not seen anything. So I will suggest you to visit once
yeah.
in life in Kashmir.
I'll make it. That's my bucket list. In my bucket
Oh,
list
okay.
now. All right. The first experience of watching scenery of Kashmir is from Kashmir Ki Kali
Kashmir ki
movie.
kali. Oh,
Movie Sharmila Tagore and Shami Kapoor.
it I will be too old. I have not seen that movie. I
Ah,
have
it was
not watched
it
that.
was in black and white, black and
Oh,
white.
I can.
But even in black and white, it looks so beautiful. And that time the black and white photography was also striking, and yeah, the story was also very appealing. And Sharmila Tagore, I think it's her first movie, so she looks very fresh and youthful. So you must see that movie. And Shami Kapoor, with that flamboyant, the style, the swag. Yeah, you should watch that movie.
To be
You would love
honest,
it.
I watch movies once in a blue moon because I think it's too much time consuming. As far as you are learning something, so it's too much time consuming.
But you
That's the
can
thing.
learn a lot. That's what I feel. No, a person in South, like me, how do I get to see Kashmir? No, basically it will be from movies and videos and TV shows.
I have seen movies as well, but I realized that it is too much time consuming because when you are looking for learning like new vocabulary and all these things, and on the other hand you have to like look how beautiful movie is, what is the like
Uh-huh.
meant for, so it's
Yeah.
it's sometimes
You have to
like
do
boring.
multitasking.
Right.
That's true. That's one side of it. Anyway, do you think movies are no waste of time? All movies are waste of time. Watching movies.
No, no, I did not say it. All movies are like waste of time. I
Hmm.
have seen lots of movies,
Ah,
but lately I'm not like watching movies. I watch movies once in a billion moon, as I told you. But I think yes, there are some
once
moral
in a blue
lessons
moon.
in the movie. It's not totally
Yeah,
wasted.
yeah, you hit the nail on his head. There are some values that can be learned from movies, and movie reaches a vaster crowd. It reaches every nook and corner of the country. So values can
Right.
be transferred. And people's mind can be transformed by the ideas and the messages that are conveyed through movies. All right. Have you seen any movie like that which had the ability or has the ability to change the mindset of the people?
Yes. To be
Any
honest,
movie?
I will share the experience.
Which one?
I will share the experience of the movie which I watched lately. That was
Ah,
12th Fail.
12th fail.
I think
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I think there was everything. There was like romance, like
Ah,
there was the I don't know the actor's name, but he was pursuing. He was looking to crack the UPSC, and they show how difficult it was for him to crack that UPSC. So I think
yeah.
that was a moral lesson which everyone should like watch that movie and
Mm.
get a lesson from that. That uh, like when you are pursuing something, it is totally difficult, you will face difficulties, but you have to learn, you have to bear that difficulties, and eventually you will get that achievement, right? So
Yeah.
there are moral lessons as
Yeah.
well.
Once you go ahead, yeah, go ahead with determination, courage, and never say die attitude. That should be the, you must have heard that expression, no? Never say die attitude, which means never admit defeat. And when you go with that particular attitude, definitely there are possibilities, high possibilities that you will achieve the acme
Absolutely,
of
yes.
success,
Hmm.
the
I
height
like
of
I like
success.
I like the words from that movie that one should be enthusiastic and one should not feel like I it is difficulty, so I will not do it. One should not give up when he faces difficulties. But it's like it's all about difficulties, and when you face
Yeah.
difficulties, you will be succeed. So this is, I think,
Mhm.
one should be everyone's intention should be right.
IAS officer, Manoj Kumar,
Right, Manoj Kumar,
based
yes,
on a
Manoj
story.
Kumar, he was
Okay.
Manoj.
So can you tell me the
It was
significance of this 12th fail? He failed in 12th standard. This person, the protagonist, the main character of the story, he failed in 12th standard.
Mm, I did
Did
not
he fail?
remember because I have watched that movie
Uh-huh.
way back. I did not
Oh,
uh, remember too
all
much about
right.
that. But I like I
I
remember I
just
remember
wanted
all
to know the
moral lessons.
circumstances.
I did not get it. Please come again.
Okay. But with true determination and hard work. through determination and
Right.
hard work, he succeeded. That's the moral of the story, which is
Absolutely.
quite
Absolutely.
inspirational for others. Very many of
Right.
us give up after the first failure.
And
But it's
it's
always
not
said,
only
no,
about
it's not how many times you fall, but how many times you get up from that fall that
get up
matters.
from that. And
Yeah.
it's not only about
Go ahead.
UPSC and IPS, but it's all about it's like it is it is applicable everywhere, whether you are learning something or whether you are aspiring for something. So
Yeah.
this
Even it
applicable
can be
everywhere, right?
applied to English learning. It can be applied to
Absolutely.
English learning. Right. I don't know whether you saw one of my videos which a learner had uploaded recently, and I was talking about a character called, a writer, a very famous writer called Bernard Shaw, who was also an expert, excellent public speaker. And he was very shy in his young age, very shy. He could not even introduce himself to others. He was that shy. But then he decided one day that if I want to become somebody in the world, I have to get rid of this timidity, the lack of confidence. And then he started, he joined a debating society and started talking whether he knew anything or not. People ridiculed him first, but he said, okay, it doesn't matter. I'll speak what I want. And that way he improved his speaking skills. And then he became one of the best public speakers of the century, 20th century. So that was a journey of sheer hard work, sheer persistence, and sheer, you can say, resilience against all the challenges, all the scorn, all the teasings and mocking words of the contemporary.
Absolutely. Obviously, like it's all about how you are bearing that difficulties. Like everyone will oppose you when you are not good at something. So to be honest, everyone will oppose you. But at that time, your dedication and how did you tackle these difficulties is all about how you will tackle these difficulties, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So that's why I said, so some of the stories like there's no biopics and all that. They are very inspirational. Like Dhoni's biopic is there, Sachin Tendulkar, other biopics are there, and the story of Gandhiji, no, which was told by Attenborough in Gandhi, that movie. So the youngsters, today's youngsters, don't know the difficulties that our ancestors had gone through to give us freedom, yeah, to allow us to live in this free world of India. They sacrificed a lot. And these youngsters are able to understand all these things from such movies. And then definitely increases the patriotic feelings in them. So movies are quite useful that way
Your
because they can transform minds. Yeah, I know. Even yours, even your voice is breaking. It's raining here. Started raining.
oh,
Yeah. So we have to fight
sometimes
again.
it's
Yeah. Even we have technology on our side, sometimes it fails us because nature is more supreme, isn't it? Nature can harm us. Nature can play
there's
spoil
no
sport.
abs-
Yeah. Nature can spoil
eventually
all fun, play
nature
sport.
plays this role.
Mm. Is it better now? Is it better? Are you able to hear better?
Now it's better. Now it's better.
Okay. So now you tell me, some struggles you had undergone, and you, successfully overcame those struggles to be where you are now.
Okay, so to be honest, I have not achieved a lot of things till now, but I have faced a lot of difficulties.
You're
Uh,
still
if
young.
I
There are many years, okay, for you to
uh,
achieve all
if
your
I
dreams.
if I talk about my journey, so I started my journey. I think from 6 7 months ago, and I faced a lot of difficulties because when you are learning something new, so it is too difficult to like bear the people's like people will always told you that you are not doing good at this. So this was like this was something which was resonating in my mind throughout the day. But at the end, I think I thought that I should not I should not get this, like I should not pay attention to these things. Rather, I will try to rectify my mistakes while I am doing mistakes. And that was the thing. That was the thing. Nowadays I'm also doing mistakes, but I did not bother about the mistakes, what mistakes I am doing. Rather, I'm trying to rectify these mistakes, and I'm going ahead with with that. And I think this is the intention. It really works for me, and I think this is the intention everyone should like inculcate when it is about any journey, right? Hello.
This better, isn't it?
Oh,
So there is no point in brooding over
you are not
the
audible at some time.
mistakes. You realize the mistakes and have the.
Oh, okay, now
You're not audible.
understood. Okay, okay.
I'm not audible. Too much fighting against all the no, adverse circumstances. All circumstances are adverse today. I don't know what is happening.
I
Right. Okay. So there is no point in, I was saying there was no point in brooding over mistakes. You realize the mistakes, identify what led you to that mistake, and then try to rectify them. That's a way we can live. And that's the only way we can progress, isn't it? Brooding over the past doesn't bring any result, good results.
absolutely.
Right.
I think I believe there is always a room for improvement. So no one is perfect. There is
Yeah.
always room for improvement. You will make
Yeah.
mistakes, but don't bother about these mistakes, but
Yeah.
rather try to rectify them.
Yeah.
Try to rectify how I will rectify them. So this is
Yeah.
the thing, this is the intention.
Yeah. That
Otherwise mistakes are doing everyone.
that always say, the biggest room in the world is the room for improvement.
Oh.
That is very rightly said. All right. And yes, for improvement, you have to realize your mistakes also. So I'm going to point out a few mistakes you had committed.
Oh,
Otherwise, you are speaking well, you are fluent, your intonation is good, you are stressing on the right words at the right time. And yeah, a little bit of pronunciation problem is there that we will deal with that a little later. All right. Okay. So, one thing I want to point out was that the use of from. So, you were talking about something from 6 months or 6 years you had been trying to do something. Okay. So
mhm.
actually at that particular context, in that particular context, you should have used since.
Since.
Since. Mm. Since it's a point of time in the past.
Okay.
Since 1994. Since three, no, so you can say since 3rd August this year. So point of time, from point of time, you have to use since.
Since.
From is used for point of time, but to denote future. From
Okay.
next year onwards.
Okay.
From
I got it.
next year onwards, I will do that. Yeah. So this is slightly a mistake that people normally commit. It is not only you. There is no, even I used to do that. I used to wonder what is the difference, but later on I came to know. So from is used for future, point of time in future, and since is in the past. And period of time you use for 7 years, for 6 months, for the last month. Okay, so you use for period of time. So this is the use of since, from, and
For.
for. Okay,
Right, right.
yeah. So I'm sure you will not make this. It can be slip of the tongue. We can call it slip of the tongue. All right, but be aware. All right,
Absolutely.
and then yeah, the pronunciation of blue, blue,
blue.
blue, blue.
Blue.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So these are the two things that I've noted down. but otherwise you spoke very well. All right. So
Okay.
yeah, I come from the beautiful place. Which place in Kashmir? Which place did you say?
I'm from district Kulgam. District Kulgam. You are not audible. Hello.
Okay,
Hello.
okay, all right. Okay, so you can say the local fruits and
Your voice is breaking.
unfortunately you are not able to hear me.
Okay. Now it's okay. Now it's
Okay, all right. Is that okay now?
yes. Yes. It's okay.
All right. You gave a nice introduction about yourself. I didn't say anything about myself, did I? Did I?
No, you hardly say anything. You hardly say anything.
No, I didn't. I say I'm running online classes now, IELTS and all that. I must have said I'm residing in Chennai.
Yes. Yes. You have said that. You have
Wow.
said that. Yes.
Yeah. So I know I do that with all the newcomers. So mm, I get confused. To whom did I say this? To whom did I not say this?
God.
All
I'm
right. Okay.
confusing.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you make a sentence with